What's up, guys? Knicks Daily here back. I did watch the game last night against the Spurs. I mean, I watch every single game. I don't know, bro. There's some. Is it me or is there something missing with the Knicks, right? There's something missing with this team. I'm looking at Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. They can take us to the playoffs. RJ Barrett being that third guy for us. But after that, I'm not seeing it, man. I know we were on 8-game win streak. Things look great. The young guys were chipping in. And like I said, the main three were doing their thing. We were playing defense. But then all of a sudden, we lost, what, 5 in a row? And it was some disheartening losses. I mean, the one against the Bulls was just a dagger, man, that DeRozan shot, and losing to the Spurs and the Sixers not being able to score in the fourth quarter. There's something missing with the Knicks. And I'm not saying that you guys have to agree with me on this, but at least listen, bro. Before you go to the comments, listen to what I'm about to say. But actually, before I do that, drop a like for the algorithm, subscribe if you're new. If you're a Knicks fan, join me, bro. I watch every game. I went like 4 or 5 years not missing a single Knicks game. I love the Knicks. I'm a diehard Knicks fan. I'm actually moving to Houston next week, but I'm still rocking with the Knicks. I'm a Knicks fan for life, bro. So if that's of interest to you, join the family, bro. I'd love to have you. I love talking to Knicks fans too. I got a Discord and everything. But let's get into it, right? So I've been wondering what is missing with the Knicks, and then I started to realize scoring. We need a score in between Brunson and RJ. Well, who's available right now? Or not necessarily available, but who's a player we can monitor? Shea? I don't see him being traded, right? Okay, we'll cross him off. And then I'm thinking Zach LaVine. LaVine would be the perfect fit for the Knicks. So I looked up Zach LaVine Knicks trade, literally probably 15 minutes ago, if that. And in an appearance on The Ringer, NBA show, Weekends with Wasp Podcast, Hoops Hype, Michael, if I'm pronouncing this correctly, Scotto, said the Knicks are monitoring Zach LaVine and the Bulls situation. If the Bulls continue their uneven play that hasn't been good enough for a play-in berth, perhaps a LaVine trade could be in play. Quote, they've got their eyes on Zach LaVine, they're monitoring him, they're looking for the star that's going to become available, which I think, of course, they're going to do that. Quote, so that's what he said via Bleacher Report. So my instant takeaway from this was, if the Knicks get Zach LaVine, can they win a championship? I want to say no right away, right? I want to say no, but with our defense, with Brunson and Randle doing this, and then you bring in LaVine, I'll say no. I don't think we can. However, I do believe with a LaVine trade, we can then add in one more piece, and then we can legit win a championship. And there was an article that said without a top 15 player in the NBA, you can't win a championship. The Knicks don't have a max free agency slot, guys. We're obviously not, I'm not necessarily going to say we're not drafting a top 15 player because you never know, right? But the best thing we can do to help our team moving forward is to trade for a star. Donovan Mitchell would have cost us 5-6 first-round picks, RJ and Toppin. That was not worth it. I don't care if Mitchell just had a 71-point game or whatever. He had 99 points altogether. I don't care. I actually went to high school like right near Donovan Mitchell. He's awesome guy, great player, but I wasn't into it, man. You know what I'm saying? But for Zach LaVine, he's gonna cost us something along the lines of Emmanuel Quickley, Obi Toppin, Evan Fournier for salary, a 2023 first, and also a 2023 first from Dallas. Now, take that for a grain of salt because like I'm literally just a guy that likes the Knicks and makes videos. I'm not a source, so don't go tell your buddy this is what it's gonna cost. I'm just giving you a rough estimate of what we'd have to give up. Now, is that a bag? 2 first-round picks, some of our best young role players. Fournier doesn't really matter. I mean, he's for salary. Yeah, that's a bag, bro. But Zach LaVine has scored over 23 a game 4 years in a row. I mean, he's a walking bucket. And if you put him next to Brunson, in between Barrett, and then you also have Mitchell Robinson to defend the paint, you have Julius Randle, who's back to his all-star self. Coach Tibb has these guys playing hard. After last night, I don't know. There's been some completely lackadaisical Knicks games the past week or so, but hey, man, you know we gotta keep rooting for the team. Eventually, we'll win a championship. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm alive for it, but I've never been alive for a Knicks championship. I'm assuming most of you haven't. If you have, that's actually awesome. But I want to see the Knicks win a championship, and this is a piece that helps us get there. If we get Zach LaVine and don't make any other moves, I believe we can take any team to 7 games. There's no doubt about that. Even right now, I believe we're going to be a tough team to knock out, but I still think we're a first-round exit. We probably would get like the 7th seed and lose to the 2 seed. If we get LaVine, Maybe we make a push all the way. Let's look at the standings, bro. So how far are we from the 1 seed? Okay, so we're only 5.5 games back. That's actually kind of crazy, bro. We're 5.5 games back of the 1 seed. If we get Zach LaVine, I'm not even gonna rule out the 1 seed, bro, because we know who the Knicks are. Like, or at least we know who they are in the sense of they can win games, but they're not doing it consistently. And if we add in a 23 points per game scorer, after, you know, we give up a couple of picks and a role players, like, yeah, that's going to be a big deal. I mean, we need someone who can consistently put the ball in the hoop and that's not afraid of a big moment. If you come to MSG, you've got to be like, yeah, I want the ball in my hands. I'm going to win the Knicks the game tonight, or I'm going to lose them. We need a player of that mentality. Zach LaVine has not had the best season. Don't get me wrong here. He's not a superstar. Like, Zach LaVine's not a top, I don't know, he's not a top 20 player. But he's a good player. He's a star level player. And after missing out on Donovan Mitchell, if we can go out and redeem ourselves, and again, we should not have traded for Mitchell because they were trying to rip us off because of the whole Knicks Mitchell situation. I mean, if you guys followed the offseason, you know what I mean. But Zach LaVine would be perfect here, bro. Like, the thought of him in a Knicks uniform has me absolutely drooling. And I mean, right now he's averaging 22.7. which would round up to 23, 4.3 rebounds, 4.3 assists, 46% from the field, 38 from 3. He's a score-first player. He can also, occasionally impact other areas of the game, right? So if we can add in a 20 points per game scorer who can get out in transition that we know is going to play hard, he's going from a team in Chicago that probably won't make the playoffs to the Knicks, who, again, I'm not saying they're a contender, but he's going to a team that is in a playoff spot. I mean, there is just no one in the league right now that would want to play us with Zach LaVine. The Knicks, as it is right now, are a tough team, bro. We've played guys hard. We've lost some really close games at the end. But if we can add in LaVine, he can make the huge difference. Like, if we had Zach LaVine against that in the Philly game, I mean, we win that game, right? Like, we win that game with Zach LaVine. A lot of these games we win with LaVine, so it's worth giving up picks, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not worried about the picks, bro. I'm not worried about them in the slightest. I mean, I understand we can keep building our young core up, but also if we can get a player of LaVine's caliber, we've got to do it, right? We've got to go out and make an aggressive move here. I like this roster a lot. I don't love it. If we get Zach LaVine, I still might not love it, but I'd be close to it. I mean, I just feel like we need to do something. We're kind of just sitting in, what seed are we right now? We're sitting currently in the 6th seed. I mean, we're essentially tied with the Pacers, but we have the tiebreaker. We're just, we're a game over the 8th seed, right? We're a game over the 8th seed. So anything can happen in the second half of the year. I know we're not quite there yet, bro. We're not quite near, like, we're just chilling in early January. But to me, the Knicks have to go out and make a move, bro. An aggressive move. And if that's Zach LaVine, I would do it, bro. But I appreciate you guys, man. Drop a like for the algorithm, subscribe if you're new. If you're a Knicks fan, you're in the right place. Join the Discord. We could talk it up every single day in there. And I'll see you guys later.